will be excited as I am. Maybe before we start, we could I could see like some of the students here. Maybe I could ask some questions. Like maybe you could like introduce your name. What is your name? You know, where you from and something like that. Is that all right? So, who should I start first? Does anyone want to raise your hand? Want to introduce yourself to making you some friends here? All right, we got one.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Isabel, and I am a teacher from Myanmar. I'm here attending a Master of Science in Tropical Medicine School Health subject with. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So we have one student from Myanmar. And then who else?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tenzin Ongchuk. I'm from Bhutan, and it's good to see you all.
Thank you very much. And okay, all right.
Hi all. I'm Ibrahim Ramis from Maldives. Very much excited to study in Mahidol University. I'm doing MSc Toxicology.
Okay, thank you very much. It's really nice to meet you all. Thank you very much, everyone. So maybe after the end of this program, we could like chit chat and talk more about each other. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say welcome to the International Orientation Postgraduate Students Academic Year 2022 Mahidol University. As I said before, it's so wonderful to see everyone come together. It's been a while since we have been able to come together physically. And of course, we would like to say hello and good morning to our audience joining us virtually over the Zoom. Your presence is making this even more special. Before we proceed, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kathleen. I'm from Indonesia, and I'm currently a PhD student at the Faculty of Engineering. And I will be your host for today's event. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to everyone for allocating your time to attend this event. It is my pleasure to welcome you all in this morning. Before we started, I would like to share some information with you. So for those who are happen to attend this event physically, we have a backdrop here, the backdrop stand, as you have seen at the back of this room. You can take a pictures, and later on, you can post it on social media like Instagram or Facebook. And don't forget to use hashtag FGS Orientation 2022. And also for those who cannot join us today, you could still follow and add the official Facebook and Instagram of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Maybe you can see on the screen later. As we have developed a new filter design on the IG or Instagram. So make sure you use it and write the hashtag FGS Orientation 2022 at the end of your picture. Because next week on Wednesday, 21st of September, we will have announced these winners of this lucky draw, and you will get some prizes. So make sure to follow and join the official Faculty of Graduate Studies social media to keep you updated. To formally start today's program, we will begin by watching a video presentation. Welcome to Mahidol University.
Mahidol University, originally initiated as a medical institute, has now become one of the most prestigious universities in Thailand, covering all the academic disciplines. The policy of the university is to foster interdisciplinary research and collaboration between experts in various academic fields, as well as to respond to the needs of the community, as its motto, Wisdom of the Land. The mission of the university is to create excellence in health, science, arts, and innovation on the basis of merit and the social and health benefits to the Thai society and mankind. Mahidol University policy regarding graduate education is teaching along with providing practical research to achieve real learning. The graduate students of Mahidol University are not just for those who need a specific degree, but also for those who are interested in continuing their education. Therefore, the Faculty of Graduate Studies is committed in maintaining the quality and standard of various graduate programs. Student recruitment, registration service, thesis process, and setting measures for thesis plagiarism prevention for high-quality research. In addition, Faculty of Graduate Studies also organize trainings on research ethics for students to be aware of regulations and moral of researcher. The university aims to develop student skills, especially in English language, to be able to compete in a global society and adapt to social and cultural differences. We offer English language training, English proficiency testing, English consulting, and English abstract editing services. Faculty of Graduate Studies have a policy to support graduate students with sufficient tools and equipment for education and research at all locations. Meanwhile, we provide scholarships and awards for students and encourage students to present their research results in the academic arena for both national and international conferences. We also promote quality research and thesis by providing a Distinguished Thesis Award to encourage students to publish their research in international journals and to build the reputation for both student and program. This also used as a mechanism in selecting the thesis for the national award, as well as helping increasing publications in international academic journals. Faculty of Graduate Studies focuses on developing student ability and skill need of 21st century in both academic and career. We organize the soft skill promotion activity and training. All students are required to participate at least 4 dimensions prior to their graduation. These activities are conducted by the faculty in various channels, in partnership with course that enables students to have online learning with world-class universities, with free of charge and receive the certificate after course completion. Besides, there are activities held by the graduate student organizations and by other programs. Faculty of Graduate Studies has its aims to increase the number of foreign students, providing Thai and international students the opportunity to study together in some courses. The students can exchange ideas, learn from each other, accept racial differences, religions, beliefs, and cooperate at the international level. Intercultural activities are available to international graduate students, which allow Thai students to participate in order to promote sustainable friendships. Faculty of Graduate Studies has an important mission to develop the graduate education system to operate with quality in accordance with the university policies and direction, along with the stable growth of Mahidol University. The Dean Office of the Faculty is situated at Salaya campus, serve in registration, conducting thesis, educational documents, finance, English proficiency tests, grants, and various inquiries. Moreover, there are 2 branch offices to provide graduate students and program functionaries the one-stop service. Branch office at the Faculty of Medicine Serat Hospital, the 3rd floor Environment Conservation Building, Bangkok Noi, Bangkok. Branch office at the Faculty of Dentistry, the 2nd floor Pre-Clinic Building, Ratchathewi, Bangkok. Even though the students study in different locations, they can access information regarding registration, class schedules, scholarships, research grants, publishing activities at the website of the faculty, and can track student profile through the graduate online service by using the Wi-Fi system provided for students and staff. In addition, Faculty of Graduate Study has created a line official under the account name @GradMU to be another channel for the students to communicate or make an inquiry with the faculty conveniently and promptly. As Mahidol University is ranked as the #1 university in the field of medicine and public health, there are 7 health units and 4 dental units to serve its students. Mahidol University students can receive treatment as the inpatients at all 4 university hospitals. With readiness and significance of Mahidol University, the Faculty of Graduate Studies, together with the university faculties, aims to be the leading graduate program in Thailand and focuses on achieving international level educational services. We encourage a high quality of education for all students. The students of Mahidol University will graduate with academic and research capabilities to compete internationally, having the skills to be world citizens and good role models of their societies. Follow as Mahidol University motto, Atanang Upamang Kare, in the Pali language. This translates as the golden rule in English. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Moving right along, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Banjomai Sapari FD as the first president of Mahidol University to give us the welcoming speech.
Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Study, Deputy Dean, lecturers, and all international postgraduate students. On behalf of university faculty and staff, and your fellow students of Mahidol University, I warmly welcome all of you with great pleasure and admiration. I would like to say that getting admission to Mahidol University is the first success and achievement because you have to pass the rigorous admission interview and entrance examination together with your working experiences and academic merit. Mahidol University focus on the quality teaching learning process and place a great emphasis on research. We aim for our university to be a world-class university. Mahidol University had progressed and has been producing a large number of high-quality research. According to Time Higher Education University Ranking 2022, Mahidol University is ranked number 1 in Thailand. Mahidol University is the cornerstone of the country graduate studies and is the leader in quality research. But we do not stop developing ourselves to meet the current needs of the dynamic and changing world. We create new courses and programs to produce graduates with skills and knowledge suitable for the workforce of the future. I am absolutely confident that Mahidol University will be able to produce qualified graduates which are well equipped with both hard skills and soft skills and help to develop the community in an innovative way. I would like to congratulate all students who came to be a part of Mahidol University. Hope everyone will use this opportunity to make the most of their knowledge and experience, prepared to be researchers who generate new research, knowledge, and innovations, but in an ethical way. Finally, I wish you all to be proud of being a member of Mahidol University and wish you success in your future endeavor. Now, this is the time to open the orientation for international postgraduate students for the academic year 2022. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the President of my university, Professor Mahidol, for your warm welcoming speech. Soon on the screen, you will see a QR code and the link that will be shared by our staff on the chat box to our online participants. This QR code or link will lead you to a question. Where are you from? So I would like to invite everyone to write down the country where you're from. Again, just the country. So it can show in the cloud from which country the most of the participants are coming today. As you can see on the screen, there's a QR code and also you could enter the code 88024734. All right, we could see here. From Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, it's all over. Indonesia, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Mumbai, get a lot of friends from different countries. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. And now, it is my pleasure that I introduce to you the Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies to deliver the opening speech and introduce the administrative team of the Faculty of Graduate Studies to the new postgraduate students. Please welcome Professor Pacal Latrik, MD.
Good morning, dear Deputy Deans, Dr. Chusak, Dr. Ong Wintun, who is here on site, and all the Deputy Deans online as well. Morning, faculty members and international postgraduate students, especially ICE, right? Leah, okay, Catherine, thank you so much for coming and joining our orientation for international student today. Yeah. So I probably have to apologize not having a mask on because I have to, at least I did the digital practicing, digital distance practicing, okay? All right, in the morning, I'm very happy and delighted to have the orientation for international student today. Especially, probably today is the year after 2 years that we have only online. And at least today, I see some of you here. Normally, I see hundreds of international students on the orientation days. It's a pity that we missing that kind of things for 2 years, and hopefully this year is just the hybrid one, right? First, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Mahidol University, I would like to welcome all the international postgraduate students at Mahidol University. I think you have known the name of Mahidol University so well. That's why you are here today, even you are online or on site right now. I think this is the beginning of your journey into your next chapter of the life. So I believe that in the next few weeks, few months, you will find out that you have come to a place or university that is kind of challenging and lively, I think, and diverse, but very warm community of Mahidol University. Right. Faculty of Graduate Studies always try to improve the graduate curriculum. I kind of encourage you to have a look through all your curriculum as well. And also the research to produce highly qualified researchers and students. You know that you are expected to be a highly qualified researcher and students for recognition at national and international level. I think that first you have to know that what are we expecting from you as well. And we want to maintain the quality and meet the international standards. This is what you have to realize all the time that you are in Mahidol University, right? We wish all the students to try their best in seeking knowledge. Seeking knowledge is very important for postgrad skills and experience with full capacity at Mahidol University. So actually, we have provided you many things. I am going to tell you some, and my deputies are going to tell you some as well. But that is not what you get. You are the one who decided or who make it that what you have, you got. So how much that you will get is depend on yourself. I think that you need to understand this kind of thing. We have everything, every capacity for you here at Mahidol University, but whatever that you have is whatever that you are trying to get. Please remember that kind of thing. But anyhow, I think you all here to come and get as much as knowledge and experience as much as possible. We believe that you can bring something new and exciting to the diverse learning community too. And I want to encourage you to open your new idea your experience and your direction. So this is the place and this is the time that you can explore yourself and explore the world and see which one that suits you and which direction that you are to do to go. Right? And in this way, you will transform on finishing your study in the university. Your achievement will be creating new idea, publishing new research findings, new way to solve social problems, filing for patent if you can, beginning startup companies. I encourage you all to go for that as well. And more importantly, you will be a lifelong learner. I believe all these innovations from your study are to be meant to improve the society. And please remember that Prince Mahidol of Songkhla, you know that he is a kind of our university named after his name, right? We were granted by the king, then his name. Prince Mahidol of Songkhla has some word that we all Mahidol people have to remember, and we follow that. The word is that true success is not the learning, but it is in its application to the benefit of mankind. This is what his words. Right? So while you are studying at Mahidol University, you must seek experience beyond knowledge that is available from the classroom or outside the classroom as well. Because our university has organized a variety of student development activities and trainings for soft skill. This is a chance for you. And future job ready skill. This is also very important, and which enhance your performance and proficiency to work in dynamic and changing world. You must know that the world has changed, so you have to kind of adjust or adapt yourself in order to be able to catch up with all the change and stay with it kind of very well staying in that situation and with very good successful in handling it as well. You also need friends. Want to make you should make friends with people from different culture, different belief, and different environment to learn and respect each other. You see that already. You have many people from several cultures, right? Several communities, like just Catherine just have it before, right? And it hasn't ended yet that which country they are from, right? But much more than that, actually, that you see from it in the screen just a minute ago. So you have diverse communities here. That's what we are trying to make it here as well. We have several kind of nationality and countries of the student. We trying to get this kind of multicultural atmosphere in our university. So this is the time that you learned this kind of thing as well, not only the knowledge in the classroom. Okay. So we believe that academic strength that you will get and student development of Mahidol University will provide the best for you to achieve your goal. So come out, find and enjoy all the academic and student development activities that provide to you at Mahidol University. Okay, this is what I'm trying to think that encourage you, and I think that this is going to be very, very beneficial for all of you, right? Of course, and your community later. So on this occasion, I would like to introduce the administrative team of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Right. And apart from myself, the next one is Associate Professor Dr. Warapon Akarapatumwong. She is the Deputy Dean for Academic Affairs. She came from the Institution of Molecular Bioscience. Some of you are student in the Molecular Bioscience Institution. And the second one is Assistant Professor Thanadol Pritanan. This is Ajahn Warapon, right? So we have Ajahn Thanadol, right? He is the Deputy Dean for Planning and Finance. See? So you have Ajahn Warapon who look after you in the academic things, examination order, registration, things like that, and also some fine as well. And after Ajahn Warapon side, so you have to pay fine to the Deputy Dean for Planning and Finance, you see. because Ajahn Thanadol is the deputy dean planning. So be careful as well. I'm talking about five. It means that we are going to get the student to have a discipline. You need to know your duty when and where to do it. And if you miss out from that, you probably have to get fined. And yet students come and say that, can we get waived for the fine, something like that all the time? But the answer I can tell you now here is that no, no. Right? Okay, you understand now, right? Right. Number 3, Assistant Professor Dr. Somchai Takarung. He's the Deputy Dean for Educational Management and also looking after all the registration, all the kind of admission as well. So you can come to him if you have any kind of problem. And the next one is Professor Dr. Banjaret Panyapinyophon. He is the Deputy Dean for Administration and Special Missions, and actually he's looking after all kind of scholarships for the student. The scholarship that you can get before you come here or during you are studying here, maybe we have some scholarship as well. You can explore with that, and Ajahn Bunjarit is the one who responsible for it. And next is the Assistant Professor Dr. Chusak Okacharan, the Deputy Dean for Digital Education, and he is here right now with you, and he will have give you some information about postgraduate education. And of course, he is the Deputy Dean for Digital Education, so you know that we have our education up at some certain point. You learn from him. He will discuss for you. He's from Faculty of Medicine at Ramajapati Hospital. And the next one is Dr. Ong Win Chun. He's also here. He's a Deputy Dean for International Relations. I think that you probably will contact him most. You are international student before you come here. Of course, I think that you have learned something that he has sent you some information already. So he will give you information about the life at Mahidol University and how to handle your studies in Mahidol University. And he is our university alumni. He knows student life really well. So you can ask him if you have any questions or anything. Right. And the last one is Assistant Professor Dr. Vishit Sutamarak. He's an Assistant Dean for Digital Marketing and look after all the curriculum as well that we have been working on it. And so you cannot just rely on your kind of senior one, because your curriculum might be different from your senior one, even you are exactly at the same program. Go careful with that, because our curriculum has revised. You don't follow your the former one, your friends or your senior one. You get into trouble. You can get into trouble because some curriculum, even in the same program, has changed. And you got to look after yourself and study as well. So finally, yeah, I wish you all to have a success in your study, fulfilling your dreams to make a better world for tomorrow, for your society, for your family, and for yourself. Good luck. Wish you all the best.
Very much appreciated for a meaningful opening speech. We are very pleased to have you here with us from your busy schedule. So everyone, shortly we are going to listen 3 songs that will be performed by our bachelor students from different faculties, led and conducted by the College of Music. The first song is the song of Mahidol University with the title Pep Prana Mahidon. The song tells us about the name of Mahidol University, which was given by the King Rama IX, named after his father, the Prince Mahidol. It includes the motto of Mahidol University in English: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And the second song is Rakno. This song was written a long time ago by a student from Faculty of Pharmacy. This song is about to give a warm welcome to the new students. And the last song is an Irish blessing. So, please enjoy the performance. Wow, it is so beautiful. Thank you very much for our choir team and everyone. So now we will continue our agenda. Now is our chance to find out about the ways in which postgraduate students might improve their professional abilities. So now, please welcome Assistant Professor Dr. Chusak Okasern, MD, the Deputy Dean for Digital Education.
Okay, good morning and welcome all students. It's quite a bit of a shake of the mood, after listening to a beautiful song like this, and we just jump to some topic a bit serious that involving your study in Mahidol University. Okay, let's get started. Turn on the slide. What I talking next will be the part of the professional skill development for our postgraduate study. I think some of you which have worked before come to the study in my university may realize that just technical skill and the research skill that you hope that you will get from my university may not enough for your success in your work in the future. So at Mahidol, we realize this and we prepare a lot of the activity or resources that will provide you with development for your professional skill. And I just introduce you some new data from the OECD. OECD stands for the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which is that they make the projection of the future work that will improve economic for the future. And recently, they just have the paper about the what skill we will need in 2030 for the job market. And their finding, so I think many of you may already realize that creativity, problem solving skill will be important. And I think most of you may heard a lot about that technology, like AI, robotic may come to replace many jobs in the future. So as the OECD projection, they say that some skill that related to the human, like the social and emotional skill, unlikely to be replaced by the technology. So this is a very important, because in Mahidol University, most of our program focus mainly on the technical skill. And you may know that like recently, Google Analytics has already published a paper about that AI can like think, and they say that AI can cheat, know how to cheat too. So a lot of advancement may replace a lot of jobs in the future. So this is why the many professional skills will be very important. Okay, and go into the detail that students need to know. There is a regulation in Mahidol University that you can read from this paper that announcement from the Faculty of Graduate Study. In summary, this is on our website, but the content is too much, but you can read on the website. I will summarize for you that there is a regulation that all students, postgraduate students must know that to graduate from your postgraduate program, you must pass 4 skills in the domain, 4 domain in professional development skill, at least below, at least 1 in each domain. So at least total is 4 skills. You can see on the highlight that it must, why it have to be like this, because like I said before that most of our program focus mainly on technical skill and research. And sometimes because you spend too much time on development your technical skill and your research skill, you may forget to develop your professional skill. So that is why this is the regulation and it compulsory. I will emphasize on this that it compulsory. Many students find at the end of their study that, okay, I have finished my thesis. I already defended my thesis. I ready to for the graduation now, but at the end you find out that, oh, I didn't join the professional development skill yet, so I have to complete it. So this is we have this kind of problem every year. So this is to let you know. But many students may think that joining this kind of activity may take too much time. But we provide a lot of the resources for you to enjoy or learn, the Coursera that you can see on the video presentation, that you can take the Coursera course for free when you are graduate study at the postgraduate student. And also the resources like LinkedIn Learning that you can join and learn everything that as you see on the slide. I also enjoying study on the LinkedIn here. And also we have some courses that developed by our Faculty of Graduate Study that you can take it online. And also we have like a on-site activity that we will announce is regularly. And if you want to join some activity like that need like a workshop or something that need to you be present there to get the most benefit, we will organize that kind. And please look at our website or the Facebook that we can share you about our future activity. Just to let you know that in the year 2020, that that is the first year that we have the first wave of COVID. Everything go to online, right? And we have students that take Coursera courses, 25 Coursera courses. And half of that is the soft skill, the professional development skill. So I just to let you know that if you have chance, and then when you are postgraduate study here, I recommend and advise you to get the chance to learn from these resources, which is in Coursera. You can learn from a lot of the professor or the well-known people all over the world that they have courses there. But in Coursera, it's like some courses take 20 or 30 hours to finish, and you think it too much. But like I said, that some students learn 25 courses in Coursera in just 1 year. So this is quite amazing for us. Okay, this is my last slide, and to emphasize again that our postgraduate students must pass the at least 4 activity in each domain. And as I recommend that you need to read the announcements, because we have some conditions that I will not go into detail today. Okay, I think it's all for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Assistant Professor Dr. Chusak, the Deputy Dean for Digital Education, for taking the time to share with our new postgraduate students. So now I would like to invite everyone, the participants online and on-site, to take a group picture. For the on-site participant, I'd like to invite you to go to the backdrop at the back side. We can move there and take pictures together. And for the online participants, I would like to invite you to open the camera so we can take a picture and we can see you from here. All right. I will count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Working in the international kind of atmosphere, I think that staying in the country is not the country anymore. It's just the place, right? But everything is come to one global. Everything is global, so you cannot just stay in your place. You got to know things outside and adapt yourself, because every place has its own culture, which we have to respect. Yeah, but at the meantime, we can live our way in many different society effectively, yeah, and respectfully and happily. That is what we want to. Okay, good luck for you all, and you have at least today you see Ajahn Chusat and Ajahn Ong Wintun face already, so you can come to them if you have any problem or would like to consult him that which course you want to go first, because Coursera you can take any time, not just only in the class, right? You can do it, or LinkedIn you can get in as well. And also if there is some activities, that we provide, just run into it. Yeah, this is your chance. Okay, the class. Okay, have a happy life, good life here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I know for sure you don't want to be kept waiting. So, ladies and gentlemen, next, you will have a good opportunity to learn about graduate students' welfare, benefits, and support for postgraduate students, and also the university guidelines. So here, I would call Dr. Ong Bintun, the Deputy Dean for International Affairs. Please welcome.
Good morning. So this will be a little bit long slides because it is important for you in other aspects: academic information, the welfare, the benefits and support that you all can get from the Mahidol University. In fact, all these informations are available in website, but I will highlight something in summary. So first of all, I would like to mention about how you can plan effectively for your study, because time is very important and you are living in another country and you have to spend money from your pocket and the scholarship time is limited, and all these factors will be, started once you arrive in Thailand, right? So that we need to prepare effectively, and how to say, whatever that you can get most from that, you need to take it. So this is a student journey, and I will share the slides with you after finishing. Maybe on you available in the website on Monday. So this is student journey, and this is quite long. Of course, that you are already in the number 2 and number 3 in the process at the moment. Number 1 is that you enroll in the university and you register for the courses for the first semester. And number 3, deadline for transcript and degree verification. This is that you submit during your application, you submit with your degree and the transcript copy, but you need to verify from your institution, right? So if till your verification, you are still a probation students, but once you pass the verification steps, you are become a regular students. So what's the difference? I will explain later. The main difference is that as a probation students, you cannot register for the thesis. It means that you cannot do for the thesis. So that's why this is a reminder that you need to verify for the degree and the transcript. And then you need to submit for the English proficiency score. And they plan to fulfill soft skill requirement. As Ajahn Chusak mentioned that the students have full soft skills, they are compulsory. So you can plan like what semester, what soft skill that you want to take and what is available, okay? And then registration and so on. So these are the steps, and I will not go through all this, but please check it in your convenient time. So this is what we call the student's journey. But you can see here in the number 15 that I want to highlight. So in Mahidol University, if you want to graduate, finishing thesis is not enough. You need to submit your publication in a journal for PhD students, or for master student. Either you can submit in a journal or you need to present your works in a conference. So that is important. Otherwise, you will not get graduated. You finish the requirement, you finish all the coursework and thesis, but you will not graduate because you haven't submitted for the publication, right? Okay, next. These are the steps for the postgraduate student study in Mahidol University. Of course, you have to go register the courses and qualifying exam for the doctoral level. Thesis registration and thesis proposal examination and thesis advisory committee appointment, dissertation and graduation. So all these are the usual steps. So master and PhD are the same except number 2. Okay. And so plan your study. So plan your study, it means that you better check your curriculum, because we all expect that, all our graduate students, we all are adult learners. So it is a responsibility of the students that please check the curriculum, duration of the program, what are the required courses, what are the elective courses. Or because here I would like to recommend one thing. Even in the elective courses, you can take some courses from another university as well. For example, in Thailand, we have 25 public universities. Some courses shared. So you take the courses from Chiang Mai University or Chulalongkorn University, and then automatically that credits is recognized. Even it is not in the sense of credit transfer, we directly recognize among the 25 public universities in Thailand. So that's why, please check. You can expand your opportunity, right? And the total credit of each semester, whole program course availability. Sometimes it is possible that some courses are not available in that semester. So you need to check as well. Because if the registration is less than 3 students, that courses be not available. So you have to wait. So passing English level and soft skill requirements. So please consult with your major advisor or program chair, okay, in the beginning, that what courses you have to take and note it down. So this is the grid for the 3-year study program for the PhD students. and semester 1, semester 2, and so on. And then in this way, you can put in whatever that you want to add here in this. So this is the usual, I mean, example of the structure of the doctoral program in one program. Maybe the credit number will be different, but more or less it will be the same, like a required courses, elective courses, dissertation, and so on. So this is the program structure. And this is the like a semester 1, what courses are available, semesters 2, what courses are available, and so on. Okay. So next is the for your thesis. So coursework, you learn through some important, knowledge. But the most important for your graduate study is that thesis. It will transform you. Okay? Thesis is not just, finishing, some project, finishing some survey. Not only that. It is the time that you have to transform yourself. Okay. So the steps are like thesis registration, thesis title, thesis proposal, and ethical approval. So these are, all not easy. It comes like a, sequential, and it comes like a, only one time at a time, and you have to walk through it, where to contact, who to contact, who know the information. You can ask your senior, or maybe you can ask your program officer or program director, and so on. So this is the time that you have to think about it. And here you can see the purple, the pink color. The purple or pink color, that one is the time that you should start your thesis. Don't wait. Start. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, don't wait. And for the thesis proposal, here there are steps, but I want to highlight one point that for the thesis examination, okay, you can request for the thesis proposal advisor and thesis proposal preparation, and request for appointment of thesis proposal exam committee and exam date. Also, these are the steps that you can go through it. And after passing the thesis proposal, you need to submit your proposal to the ethical review board, because you have to pass your proposal from the ethical approval. Otherwise, we cannot conduct a research. Okay. And sometimes if you want to conduct the experiments in your own country, please check your own country regulation as well. For example, you want to do your project in Indonesia, or your project in Myanmar, or your project in somewhere in Europe, then you have to check that country regulation as well. Because at that time, you may need to pass to ethical board, and that it will take time. Sometimes it kills you. It kills you because the regulation, that regulation, sometimes we cannot fulfill. So you have to change the topic, something like that. So that's why I would like to say that please start early. And next is the, like, okay, when can you defend the exam? So you can sit for the defense examination, taking the exam within the period of your study plan. Then there is a regulation. What is your study plan? What is your study plan? Most of the program for MPH 1 year, for some master program 2 years, some or for all PhD program minimum 3 years or 4 years. So you can check in the website, or you can check in the curriculum. It means it is the study plan, period of study plan. In case you haven't finished in that time, you need to extend your study. Okay. So, but extension is not coming as default. Previously, a few years back, when I was a student, like 15 years ago, we can extend easily. But nowadays, it is not that easy. It is not the authority of Faculty of Graduate Study. It is the authority of University Council. So we have to submit your request to University Council. And sometimes we have to submit to the Ministry of Higher Education, especially like COVID time. Because of the COVID, some students have passed like 8 years, 7 years already. And then at that time, we have to, request the permission. So that's why please finish within 3 or 4 years if you are BSc students. Otherwise, that, study extension is not easy. But of course that you may get it, you will get it. And during that time, you can defense. And what is the timing between the proposal and the final defense? The proposal and final defense should be 90 days minimally apart. Okay. You can start with your supervisor now. I mean, for the proposal, and you know the project, you do the project. And then you sit there, eventually one day, maybe after 1 year or 2 years, you sit there, proposal exam. But you need to wait 90 days to sit the final defense. Okay. So minimally 90 days. And pass all courses with completion of the required number of credits. Okay. And English language proficiency exam as well, and full the soft skill training. Okay. And then approved by the thesis advisory committee. We cannot work alone because we are under supervision. Like a doctoral student, postdoctoral students, all are still under supervision. So we need to get approval from the committee or someone like the supervisor, right? So, and then you can sit for the defense exam. Okay, so I will not go through it. You can read this point. And okay, you have to submit this for on time and whatever. And graduation. So for the graduation, as I mentioned, the submitting a thesis is just one step. So after submitting the thesis, submit your manuscript to the journal and you get published. This is important. Publication will goes with you throughout your journey, through your academic or professional life. So it will go through it. So program committee recommends a degree approval to the Faculty of Graduate Study, checks, nominate the students to the Mahidol University Council for degree approval. Sorry that. No worry about my coughing. I'm not tested negative and I passed COVID already some months ago, some weeks ago, so no worry about it. I have natural immunity. Okay. 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 So all the information is available in this website. Okay. graduate.mahidol.ac.dh. Okay. So next. So if you go through it, you are now the current students in the category. So please go through the websites under the current students. All the information that I mentioned here are available. Okay. Under the current students, and then the about the thesis and so on, all the details here available. And this is the handbook. So you can check the QR code and then you can download that student handbook as well. Okay. And this is the one that I mentioned already, the probation to irregular students. So you all are, almost all of students are now probation students. So how to be a regular students? You need to pass the English proficiency entrance exam and you need to verify your previous degree certificate. And then you change to the probation to a regular students. Okay. And this is the English proficiency requirement. So proficiency requirement for the, now please check for the graduation requirement. So this is graduation requirement IELTS, either IELTS, TOEFL or MU Grade Plus, because you all are already inside the campus, you can sit for the MU Grade Plus as well, if you are not convenient with the IELTS or because sometimes, the IELTS exam date is difficult to register. Okay, so this is the one that I mentioned already, student study plan. And then don't forget to fulfill the soft skill requirement. Okay, you get available from LinkedIn or from Coursera that available for the students. Okay, this is another topic. So there are some scholarships and awards available for the students. Like in 2022, Mahidol University Postgraduate Scholarship for International Students. But this is the scholarship that open before you are coming here. So it has already passed. And but you can send this information to your juniors if apply the next academic year or next semester. They still open again. Okay. But we have another like scholarship we call the financial aid for the graduate students experiencing emergency condition. So here we define the emergency condition in very broad term. It can be either like a natural disaster, or it can be either like a social cause, political cause, or whatever cause that you suffer. So in this case, you can apply for this scholarship. It is a one-time payment for the students, okay, 50,000 baht. So this is like we make it during the time of the COVID crisis, okay, and then like a flooding or tsunami or whatever that kind of natural disaster or man-made condition that you can apply for it, emergency condition. Okay, emergency condition doesn't mean that emergency condition in Thailand, but it means emergency condition in your home country. It mean in case it affects you seriously for your future study. Okay, and there is another one is a graduate loan that is available as a graduate loan in case you have a financial problem, especially for the thesis registration for the graduate loan. And this is interesting scholarship. We have a graduate student disability scholarship program. In case some of the students are like they are disabled students, and then if they are disabled, and then they can apply for that scholarship. And also we have another scholarship that say that the graduate student assistant for disadvantaged graduate students. For example, you have a disabled students and you are looking after him throughout your study. For example, he cannot go to the school. He is difficult to go, he has to use wheelchair. So you are helping him like a wheelchair. So in this case, you can apply for this scholarship as well. So because you are assisting the disabled person, okay, which is, we believe that it is important that we cannot and we should not left them behind. Okay. And another is, this scholarship will be available this year because we closed it for previous 2-3 years because of the COVID. It is a grant to support you academic presentation in Thailand and academic presentation internationally. For example, like you have some project results and you want to present in a conference. For example, you want to present the conference in Barcelona or in UK or in Australia or in Korea, you can apply for that scholarship. We have a rate coverage for each country and we support you to present there. Okay. Oh, and also you want to present your results in the Chiang Mai or Khon Kaen or somewhere, then you also have like a locally or internationally, we have it. And research assistant scholarship and partial funding for graduate student thesis. These are available, another scholarship as well. So, and this is awards for the graduates. This is what we call the Distinguished Thesis Award. So if your thesis is very good, I mean, very good me in the sense that you have like some innovative idea and it is beneficial for the community or future science, I mean, then you can submit for the Distinguished Thesis Awards. Okay, and it's also challenging and you can try, I mean, if you think that it is in any fields. And another one is a Dean List and Innovative Thesis Award. So these are the awards and the scholarship from our graduate studies. And there are some more scholarship from the okay, sorry. So there are some more scholarship from the Office of the President. And these are like a scholarship for postgraduate student mobility. Here, I want to say that student mobility, in case you are studying here, and then you want to study, for example, one semester in China, or maybe you want to attend some courses in Europe or in Singapore, then you just consult with your supervisor. Consult with your supervisor and consult with us. And then you can apply for this scholarship as well. In fact, this scholarship, I mean, for application, you don't need to do any consultation with us. You can straight away go to their website from the Office of the President, Mahidol University, and then you can apply. And another one is a Mahidol University Student Internship Scholarship. This is also available. And Living Allowance Scholarship. So Living Allowance Scholarship is at the moment not open. Usually it open in September. So you can go to the website and you can check once it is open. Usually it open every every year in September. And another is a scholarship for the online international internship students and Mahidol University PhD studentship scholarships. And there are some more additional scholarships from offered by the Office of the President. Some join with the Mahidol and Macquarie, Mahidol and Liverpool University, and so on. This scholarship are also available. And another thing is that if you are PhD students, you can think of the double degree as well. We have a agreement. Our university have an agreement with the for the double degree with the University of Australia and in UK. And in this case, you have a chance to apply scholarship so that you can get you can study in Mahidol as well as you can study in Liverpool, something like that. We call what we call the co-tutel agreement. Under the co-tutel agreement, you can have a double degree and you have a two experience, and also the institution in Japan as well. And this is just one slides, but I want to highlight that this is important because most of the students nowadays are like off-campus access to the library, right? So you need to access to the library, and if you are graduate students and you have already paid for the semester registration, you have right to access to the library, and then you can go through it, and then you may need to install some program like a Pass Secure to access the off-campus access to the library, and then also download all the all the how to say journals. And in addition, you are entitled to use the Microsoft package freely as a Mahidol University students, and also turn it in account, and also some like Adobe, and also this kind of things is available from the library as well. So if you have difficulty, please contact us, or please contact the IT unit from the Mahidol University. I mean, under the Office of the President, they open like every on the office hour, and you can ask and contact and download all this facility. Okay. And for the service for the international graduate students, we have this kind of service available, and you can contact us. Number one is a mental health counseling. This is important, mental health counseling. You know, in United States, in some institution, 1 in the 5 students have mental health problem, especially the PhD students. So unfortunately, but I can say it's normal. No need to worry about it. No need to get depressed, right? So please contact us. We have a mental health counseling service. You can book a time, and then you can talk with the counselor. We have a psychologist and the counselor, and then you can talk with them. It is totally anonymous, and we don't know who is contacting, and then we just like a service, giving a service for you, and it is confidential as well, of course, if you want. And another is like we have a one-stop services here in Salaya, but nowadays all services are available online. Okay? Please familiar with the online services. In case you have difficulty, contact through us through line, and then you will get familiar with us. And we have an immigration service. And immigration service for the students inside the Bangkok, you have to go to the Chang Watana, which is quite far, near the Danma airport. But if you are in the Salaya area, you have to go through the Nakhon Pathom immigration. Again, Nakhon Pathom immigration will move to another places, starting from next month, 3 of October. So we will arrange a van for every week, 1 day a week. Then we will arrange a van. You can book here, and then you can take our van to go to the immigration, to the Nakhon Pathom immigration, because it is quite far from here to a new place. Okay, so please contact us for this. And another important point is that the 90 days report. You just arrived Thailand, and also those who are joining online, once you arrive Thailand, you have to report to the immigration office every 90 days. Otherwise, you have to pay a fine of 2,000 baht. This is a regulation from the Ministry of Thailand government. Right? So this is important. Don't forget. Please note it down in your calendar that this is the 90 days report time. Okay, you can report one time physically, but next time you can try online. Okay? 90 days report, and we have healthcare services available. And you know, in university life, the community is very important. Your groups, your friends, your colleagues, either from any country, very important. So in this case, if you happen something, then this hospital available. In fact, you can go to private hospital as well. But private hospital, they will charge first, and then you can claim back later. But this hospital, you need to show your student ID card only. Then you can get the services. Okay, and health insurance. Once you contact us, it means that automatically your health insurance is activated. That's why those students who come to Thailand to study on campus, please contact us once you arrive. Because we have incidents that students coming from the airport, and on the way there is a car accident and not yet activated, or sometimes students forgot to activate the AI insurance. And in this case, something happened and it will not cover. It will not cover. It's quite expensive here. Okay, so please contact us. We are happy to help for this. Okay. And next, not many left. Okay, how to contact us? This is important through the website. You can contact us through the website or Line official. In Thailand, almost everyone use Line, so please contact us through this line, and you please try to make mark all this QR code, and you can call to us, and the Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and so on, and this is e-document. If you want to request some documents, or if you want to submit some documents to our graduate schools, please use this system. Easy in our website, and just click it and then submit. It's like sending email, but it is through the system. Okay, because we developed this because of the online students. Majority of our international students are still online and still in their country, so we have to use that system, and we may use it, in the future as well. And if you have some problem, you can call us for a book for the face-to-face consultation as well. Okay, we will be there and on every Wednesday, and this is mental health counseling that I mentioned, and all the informations are available for the grade in this website as well. Okay, so I would share with you all this, and there are a number of student activity, and please join all this activity as much as you can, because this is the time that you can take as much benefit as possible from the university, not just studying through whatever in the lecture. Please join, and please integrate with the different culture. Okay, and we make a different workshop and different training and different activity, and we are planning to start all this on-site activity in the starting from the January, because at the moment that we are kind of like a transition from the online to the on-site, and there's still like a government figure show that there's still positive COVID cases still there. So we are like cautiously opening, even though the campus is open, we cautiously opening for that. So please join whenever available. It's very, very interesting, and we have a cultural trip, and we will arrange it, and it is like you don't need to pay. Most of the activity I don't need to pay, and we have like a students visiting other country as well, and we will have at least we have a ASEAN cultural day. We gonna arrange in the December and January, starting that we will do it with we are working on with the embassy throughout. So you can join with, this is our past activity, and then this was a very nice experience that the students have achieved in the 2 years before, like in 2019, that the students visited Myanmar and do some kind of donation and some kind of teaching activity there. And this is, we believe that it is important. Okay, and in the future as well, you may, if you want, you can have a internship activity as well. That even though regardless of your discipline, you can do some internship and some engagement with the company as well. So finally, I would like to conclude my presentation. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ong. I believe this is what our new postgraduate students would like to know. For those who have questions, we will have a question and answer sessions by the end of this event. And for those who join us online, you may please leave your questions with your email in the chat box. And don't worry, later you could find the slide information on the FGS official website. As we are coming closer to the end of our program today, at this moment, I would like to invite Mr. Pektradon to join me to lead our next program.
All right. Good morning, and it's almost afternoon already, and I hope everyone is still with me. Is that correct? So don't worry, the people who are in the room, you have a lunchbox. So I hope you don't mind if staying a little bit more with me. But for people online, grab something and then eat along and while we are talking. So very pleasure to be here again. It's feel like coming back home, and really great to see you all at this moment. I mean, like after 2 years, we have been very difficult with the COVID situation, and I don't need to take off my mask because I believe most of you will see me on the website sometime and also the picture. But anyway, at the moment now, I would like to invite Dr. Leah and also Dr. Walid to come and join me on the stage, please. Right. It's actually very unfair because for us, we can have a seat to sit, and then while the other, like, let's say Dr. Ong and Dr. Patriot well have to stand and do the presentation.
Actually, we can stand sooner if
Oh,
you want.
please no.
Right, because we've been sitting for like almost 3 hours.
All right. Okay. So let me first by introducing my name. I am Petra Duong. I am actually from Cambodia, but the people here in Salaya campus, like Mahidol, will knows me by my nickname is Ice. So you could hear sometime as well. Actually, I'm graduated from the Faculty of Engineering, major in Industry Engineering, and it has been a while. So now at this session, I will be the moderator, and so now I would like to invite our speaker to introduce themselves. So start with Dr. Leah.
Okay, thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure to finally meeting face to face again in this very beautiful building, very memorable building. My name Diana Natalia Widyastari. I'm from Indonesia. I'm the Mahidol University alumni. I graduated in 2018, just right before COVID, and now I'm currently a lecturer or faculty member at the Institute for Population and Social Research, Mahidol University.
Yep, very pleased to have you here. She's from Indonesia, and also Dr. Walid, please.
My name is Walid. I'm from Syria. I graduated from Faculty of Science, Department of Chemistry, in the major of analytical chemistry. Right now, I'm working as a senior postdoc in Chulalongkorn universities, still in Bangkok, around same around, moving just around. And thank you so much for inviting me to be here again.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Actually, it's very how to say, like, again, like coming back home to sit on this seat. I remember sitting this place with Leah 3 years ago, just like COVID-19. So now we can come back again, although with limited audience here, but online, I believe you are still with us. And since our topic today is how to be a successful MU student, but at the same time, enjoy your life and enjoy your learning. I think the word is really kind of show itself because now we focus also on work-life balance. So as a student, then we have to do like a study and life balance as well, not just to focus on your study and go back home. No, that is not the case. So I would start with Dr. Leah. let's put this not stress, okay?
Yeah,
We make fun.
we'll try.
All right, I will start to question to you. Why Mahidol and why? How was your journey as a student here at the start?
Why Mahidol? Right?
Yeah.
The very first questions. Why Mahidol? Because I feel like home, as you always feel like. I believe that everyone who firstly arrived here will feel the same way with me. Right? It actually was started back in 2007, 2008, when I enrolled for a sandwich program at the IPSR, Institute for Population and Social Research. And it was only for 6 months. So by the end of the program, I said to myself, oh, it's not enough. I want to come back and stay longer. So here I am. For the second questions, how was my journey here?
Yes.
May I invite all of the new students here and also in the online for two questions.
All right.
The first questions, why you choose Mahidol University? Why, for those who are online, why you choose Mahidol University? For those who are here, why you choose to be here? For what reasons? Keep the answer of these questions in your mind, or even you can take a note in your mobile phone. If you have a piece of paper, write it. Keep it. Don't ever lose it, because you might want to look it back in a later time. I don't need your answer for the first questions. You have to answer it by yourself. Okay? I believe that you already have the answers. My second questions. If you are given a choice, one, smooth, silky road, fast forward to graduations. Or the second options, a bumpy roller coaster ride of PhD or master study life. Which one would you choose? I want the answer, one from this room and one from the online.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, is that a fast moving, smoothly going graduation, or it's going to be a roller coaster one? So, anyone want to answer to this question here in the room?
Smooth, silky road, fast forward to graduations, or bumpy roller coaster ride? Which one you will choose? Yes, please. You will choose the bumpy road. How about one person in the online? Is there any answer, if I may know? Is there anyone answer? Pivot? Smooth. Oh, okay. For the online guys, they prefer smooth, silky road to the graduations. But those who are here, they choose the bumpy road, bumpy roller coaster ride. Okay. How about mine? How about me? I choose the latter one. I choose the bumpy roller coaster life of PhD life, but by choice, my own choice, my deliberate choice. Why? Because I want to have as much of experience that I can get. Of course, there is nothing wrong with choosing the smooth, silky road. You will graduate soon, you will come back to your family as soon as you can. But every one of us have their own purpose, right? So I choose the second one, guys. I have all of my academic journey full of challenge, 2-3 hours sleepless night, waiting for 1 year for get published, although I have 3 papers, 3 manuscripts, but I still had to wait for 1 year. But after everything finished, I got a lot of experience. I got the degree. I experienced all of the life experience, up and down. I'm growing both personally and academically. So this is my 5 years of PhD life in short. I believe that I will explore this one later on.
Very much. Thank you. I mean, like, it's always people with different experience, but at the same time, just like Dr. Leah has mentioned, is what you choose and then what will be your own style, and that is your choice. Like, I mean, like people can make a choice, so then decide and then take the time valuably. And so just the same question to Dr. Walid. I mean, like Dr. Lear has a different has a one mind. So for you, like why Mahidol University and how was your journey as a student here before?
So first of all, you know, maybe I come from different region. Maybe here most of people coming from East Asia, so they close to each countries. But why we moving from Middle East to here? First of all, I was looking for international universities, and that can give me easy international atmosphere. So among all that universities here, I found Mahidol is a website easy to find everything. This is a clear law and easy. Even so, in that moment around 2000 is 2011, 2000, and I start with contact with Mahidol in 2011. It was the website of Faculty of Graduate School. It's so easy to find everything you want and every programs you find it. And also the administrative, the processing, it was so easy, so that one. And sure, for ranking university is important thing when you want to study PhD, because that is very important for you. So many reasons actually that I found that Mahidol University is suitable for me as person that I want like to start my new journey. My journey in Mahidol was sometimes tough, sometimes funny, sometimes different, but I try to enjoy every day, every moment, try to do many things. Maybe you are different field, different faculties, as well has different experience, different it depends on who study art, different who study science, so that will be difficult. But anyway, try to enjoy and really the university is in overall provide you the solution for every problem.
Very much, thank you. This is another also experience. So you have a fun moment at the same time, also like a tough moment. But just as you have mentioned, it's very straightforward that most of us are from Asia. So coming to here is a little bit like similar culture. But for you from the Middle East, like, do you find any like culture shock or something different or something really kind of make you feel like uncomfortable or something? And how do you deal with that at the first start to Thailand?
Actually, seriously, the first things uncomfortable is the spicy food.
Spicy food. So be careful, guys.
Yeah, that one, because in the I really remember that that the doctor in Faculty of Science that we have it, that he know me is directly when every time I go, he say, "You ate 2 days ago spicy food, right?" So he know me, and that nurse directly give me the medicine, so they know me. So this is the most important thing that was difficult for me is about the food, actually, that one. But for otherwise for international, I don't find any problem because on street outside of university you can find most people can speak English. Even so, the salesperson can speak English. They can deal with English, so you don't find any difficulties. The supermarkets, all of them is provide English version. For example, I went to Japan. When you go to supermarket, everything in Japanese. Thus, any product is has only Japanese language. But here in Thailand, they have two versions. That is make it very easy. So that is international. And as I mentioned to you, that is really Thailand is international level, international countries. So that's all.
Yep, very much. Thank you. And another different question will be go to Dr. Lear, because I mean, like she has been here as a student and now working here as a faculty member, a lecturer. How was it? Like, was it like MU interested to you?
Well, I have two major reasons. The first one is the wonderful atmosphere in Mahidol. Okay, if you walk around the Mahidol, you will find our campus is very beautiful, right? It's warm weather as long as it's not too hot. During the summer, you may experience 40, 41 degrees, so you have to prepare with the sunblock. But now it's quite okay. So The first is that one, is the wonderful atmosphere in every single corner of the university. The second is supporting environments, develop myself by, I mean, in personal and also in a career. I receive a tremendous support from my institute at IPSR, from the directors, the deputy directors, the faculty, for all the adjuncts, my institute. Leah, why you did not apply? Because there is one position open, like since 3 years before I finally got the positions, and it was vacant. So when finally I apply, I receive all of the support. And then as a faculty member, I mean, well, when opportunity presented in front of you, you have to take it, right? This is what I did. And it's also because of COVID actually. So it is blessing in disguise, because my actual plan was after graduations and completing my postdoctoral programs, I want to go back and work in Indonesia. But eventually, COVID changed my whole plan. So here I am, settling down here. So it's as I wish in the past, right? I stay longer and longer. That's the two things that I love most.
Yep. For your information, Dr. Lear has been stuck here in Thailand for almost like 3 years, never been back home after 2019. So she is quite a while being here. So anyway, somehow COVID-19 really changed a lot of things. Okay, so let's now get into something a little bit, I think, critical and serious at this moment, because when you hear about Dr. Ong mention like your step, your guideline onto the thesis, onto publication, you know, those are very scary thing, and those probably the most bumping road of our as a student life. Again, less sleep, maybe less fun, but at the same time crying along the way. Sometimes I myself also experience that. So, but now I want to ask from both of them as well. So starting with Dr. Walid, like what was the challenge to deal with the situation of like preparing your thesis and also your publication and so on?
For that of one, you need to, first of all, you need to get the aid from your supervisor, that for sure, and for your senior, that's one. And as I mentioned before, that everything is available on website of graduate school, of graduate studies, faculty of graduate studies, so that every information you need it, you can find that one. And now we are in how to say that, in lucky situation that everything is available online. So whatever you want, just search online. If you want to find any journal, the first thing they say to you, instruction for authors. So they teach you every step how to write manuscript, what is they needed, was that one. For this is you may just follow the supervisor comment, the senior, because sure somebody write it before, and that's one. So in simple word, just I would like say follow the rules, and you can find everything easy. Don't create your own rules and or say that, okay, in my country I do like that, I do like that, or no, don't ignore that one. Just follow the new rules you are doing here.
Yes. This is not the time to play by your own rules. So the university. Okay, Dr. Lear from your.
Yeah, if I may suggest for the new students, both here and online, start to write your manuscript as soon as you can. In my case, I had to wait for 1 year after I defend my thesis because I started late to write my manuscript. I start to write, it's almost the same time when I got the result of my research. If I may suggest, you can start writing at the same times when you write your thesis. And then after you present your proposal defense and you receive the IRB, that is the times to start writing your manuscript and start submitting somewhere. And if you are working on if you are working both quantitative or qualitative, or perhaps some literature review, but I think FGS do not allow systematic review study to be graduation's requirements. So it has to be research, original research. So my suggestion is right after you got the IRB, you start writing. And then once you got the result, you start to submit. It might be would be better if you can prepare more than one manuscript and see which one will be accepted the fastest. Because this is the thing that we cannot control. For our thesis, we can control by ourselves, our time, our supervisor with FGS regulations. But for the journal, it is beyond our control. We will never know when our when our article will be accepted. So prepare in advance. The longer, the better. The more, the better. That's it.
Very much, thank you. I believe like those three very important message here. I would say like starting with preparing yourself, but at the same time like know like exactly what you are going to do. At the same time, it's not playing by your own rule again. See, because some of the work is not under your control, and just to look on the guideline and follow the guideline. That is what you need to do. And important as well from Dr. Walid also mentions about having an advisor or like your advisor is important. It's kind of, I would put another word, it's like marrying, because you have to choose the right partner. Somehow the interest, it can be different, but at the same time, or if you really choose the right one, then you can go even faster, I would say like that. All right, let's us move back. I mean, like you have probably seen a lot of pictures about the activity. So during your time study as a student, we didn't have COVID yet that time. So is there any activity that you joined with the Faculty of Graduate Study, or probably soft skill or something? And what is your experience, Dr. Walid?
For a soft skill, I try to attend all of them. Yeah, always.
All.
Yeah. And for the physical, also I try to attend as much as based on my free time. So when they have anyone, it is easy to really enjoyable, and I try to do it, because you have to balance between the working in academic, I mean your life in academic, in a study, in lab, and also between the social life. So you have to balance between and enjoy Thailand, as you have to enjoy this beautiful country, go up around like that. And this year, actually, I just withdraw my mind while the doctor talking about the digital learning, and I found that is Coursera. Is it now is free, totally free for for Mahidol student. Actually, I just would like to let the student know that some people pay $1,000 just to study Coursera and study to get that certificate, because their certificate is acceptable in most universities. So I would like to encourage you to take this the chance deeply, and even so if weekend, I mean, even so the doctor say that some courses 3 hours, but just a planning, maybe 2-3 hours per weekend is enough. Sorry, for going to a movie, we can looking for 2-3 hours easily, or just surf the Facebook, you can spend 2-3 hours easily, maybe per day, not per weekend. So really, I would like you to take this all the skills, the soft skills, take it seriously, because now the world is really after COVID change, everything online, and everything now start to get that skills. So you don't need to do even so in lab, and so in chemistry that we do in lab. Now we moving to virtual lab, that students start to do experiment and leave the experiment in the online virtual. So please take all that seriously, not only the physical studies.
Thank you. Dr. Leah, anything to add?
Did you ask me how many soft skill I attended?
Uh,
I cannot count. I attended almost all of the soft skill and activities offered by FGS at that time. So people, Pilalita and all of FGS staff might be boring with my face at that time because I attended most of activities. But apart from that, I was given an opportunity not only joining, but also designing. This is what FGS and Mahidol University in general also provide us the opportunity. So throughout my life, 5 years PhD life, I was given an opportunity, not only myself, but with Mahidol student and also Indonesian Student Association at that time, to manage 4 international conferences, many study visits, and also designing the first batch of MU grad Asian bodies. So I'm the product of the first batch, Dr. Ong.
I'm the second one.
You're the second born. I'm the first. At that time, I remember Achan Pachari just mentions we don't have any program, so you have to create the program by yourself. So we create the programs, including calculating the budget, planning the travel, and everything all by ourselves. But the result was very, very much fun. I traveled with 12 buddies from Mahidol. We traveled 12 students to Indonesia for 2 weeks. If you are some of you from Indonesia, I think I can see from the faces. So we fly from Bangkok to Denpasar, stay for a few days in Bali, and then fly to Jogja, stay for a few days in Jogja, absorbing the cultures, the experience of the locals. And then we fly to Solo. No, we ride a bus from Jogja to Solo and continue the road trip to Bromo. And then from Bromo, we go back to Bali and then finally come back to Bangkok. 2 weeks. It feels like just yesterday because everything is still a fresh memory because it was so memorable. So this is what I can tell you about MU Grad Asian Body. So next time, if FGS given you this opportunity, please join. Or even if perhaps Achan, Dr. Ong or Achan Pachari require you or ask you to design the programs, accept it. This is the chance, the opportunity to brush our soft skills.
Very much. Thank you. Just maybe quickly just to add based on my experience as well, because after Indonesia, then the second we also went to Myanmar that I also with the other team of like a 12 student as well. We went there with community works. We learn about the culture. We learn about like how is the organization conducted because yep, that is why that is one of the social lives that we can have an experience. And for your information as well, some of the expenses have been covered by the faculty of graduate studies. So take that as an opportunity. And it's very, very excited at that moment, actually 2020, that we actually plan to go to Cambodia, my country, but very sad because of COVID. Everything was down, but never mind. I believe there will be a chance very soon. Dr. Ong looking at my eyes, like I'm hopefully like this is coming. So just for your information, and also like last before COVID, we also have our welcoming days, which is not just these people. Sorry, not just very limited people like this, but in that time, we also have like hundreds of people, 300-400 of people coming together from different nations. That also time we create a lot of friendship as well. And also like a sport day and also a lot of other things like I could count a lot of trips that I have enjoyed while my time of study here in Thailand in Mahidol University. I believe the time is running so fast at the moment, so I hope you stay with me not to be hungry. There's a few more questions I only have, and I hope that benefit you. I would go to the other question is that for Dr. Walid, I believe that as a foreign student here, we and also us everybody here as well. Dr. Ong also mentions about like the visa matter and so on. So did you find any difficulties or like how maybe supportive or helpful, like what would be the plan to make sure that you are staying here legally and like there's no problem? Because I mean, like coming into visa matter, sometimes students get a lot of like scare to see the police, the immigration. So how was your experience?
Actually, in my life in Mahidol, that again I would like to thanks the Faculty of Graduate of Studies because they are planning for that one very well. And as mentioned, the doctor, they have ban for immigration every week and for 90 days report. At that moment, you just keep coming here and give the passport to your to the either the graduate school here or the branch, and they will do the 90 days report for you. But for that moment, for me, I just keep on calendar that, okay, I have reminder on my calendar that every 90 days you have to submit that document. So this is that easy one for them. For visa also, they have trip here also, they have visa for trip. They just send all your document to the faculty of graduate school of and studies, and then they will arrange it for you. For actually, I would like to say that is for Mahidol University is so easy that for visa and for 90 days report. But please don't forget them, because I remember one of my friend forget 90 days report for 1 year, and I asked him what happened. He said, I don't know. I say, why you don't know? I say, I
You
heard.
did not join in orientation program.
Yeah. He said to me, I remember I heard about that in orientation day, but I don't do it. Then I said to him, okay, go and pay 2,000 baht. So he go and pay the 2,000 baht as fine, and then yeah. So anyway, that you really pay attention for that one, and is for as arranged in Mahidol, so no, sorry, in Mahidol University. So no matter if the immigration office is close or far, you will get trip. And so funny that trip you come in with, you get every time you go to immigration, you get a new friends.
That's true.
Because in the van we have many new friends and many like that. So it's really it was no matter, no problem, because
Yep.
just I follow the rules again.
Yep, follow the rule again. So just mark on your calendar when is the date, and then make sure that you communicate with the graduate staff and giving them time so that we have proper documents and so on. So that is very something for us as a foreigner here needed. So the last question also I would like to ask to Dr. Leah. Can you just maybe summarize in a few words, like what is the secret behind your success?
Secret. If I have to share you, it will no longer be a secret.
Okay,
right?
then the tricks. Whatever.
Yeah, I have 3 things. First is time management. As Dr. Ong already mentions, plan ahead what you are going to do in this week, in the next month, and also by saying time, keeping a good time management doesn't mean that I suggest you to always in front of the books or your screen throughout the times. No, but if we keeping a good time management, we can balance between academic and leisure. I travel a lot. Don't get me wrong. I study hard, but I travel a lot. I join many activities. How to do that? By keeping a good time management. Discipline yourself to set aside a few hours that you promise yourself. This time I'm going to study. Doing the assignments and everything for your own. And after that, you'll be free. You can walk around the Mahidol University, and when your brain needs some break, because when you stuck, when you have to write but you stuck, go out, take a walk, doing some physical exercise. It will give you some more rooms and oxygen, and then you will come back with a new brand fresh idea. Okay, that's the first secret. The second is believe in ourselves, because I believe that each and every one of us who are here in this room and also online, those who already accepted by Mahidol University are the special ones. You are smart, because if you're not smart, you will not be accepted to Mahidol, right? If you learn and you cannot understand some particular matters, not today, but maybe tomorrow you will understand. If it's not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the next day after that. All we need to do is just learn, because that's our main job as students. Learning, learning, and learning. Okay, that's the second one. The third secret is know when you need helps and when you have to reach out. When you have tried your best, but you did not understand. When you have read all of the articles, when you have tried all of the experiments, but it seems fails, know that you are not alone. You are never alone here in Mahidol. Reach out. Come to your seniors. Come to your Achan, staff. All of them are ready to help you because the system here are designed for all of you to succeed, not to fail. Okay? So know when you need help and know when you to reach out because you have your ability, your capacity as a Mahidol University student, and also believe in the system that is provided by Mahidol. That's 3 secrets.
Very much. Thank you. So no secret anymore. So it's more like time management. It's more about like believing in yourself and also at the same time know when to reach out and for help and support. Again, like Dr. Leah has mentioned, it's not just her alone. We all going to go through that time. Since success is not come like through a smooth road, silky road, but it can be like pains can come along the way. Dr. Walid as well, I would like to know like what would keep you motivated maybe in time of those kind of trouble?
The first things that working in team. When you work in team, automatically everyone motivate another one. If somebody B has a problem, another one can help either by technical problem. If you have, let me say that mental problem that you are tired, desperate, something like that. So you working in team. Don't work alone. Don't work alone. That is the most important thing. That because the working in team can motivate each other. And second things that whatever you get, I mean, when we working in your own thesis and you get good result or bad result is no matter because everything you get it knowledge. You are going to get knowledge. I give a very simple example about back, and that one I always keep it in my mind. That one then. So one interviewer asked Edison when they cannot when after the success of create the ball, asked him that you did 1,000 field experiment, and he ignored that. He is ignored that is field. He saw it's not in field. I learned 1,000 way that cannot work the ball. So this is how we look to the result. So always I say to my student that success experiment can teach you only one thing, but the field experiment can teach you a lot. So when you failed in something and you don't know why failed, you have to go to ask supervisor, ask a friend, search in Google, look at book, look reading more. That all of that can expand your vision. So again, just in simple word, never ever what you got, just keep on.
Yep, that is really, really true. So, okay, I will have, sorry, I said before that this is the last question, but this is finally the last question.
Okay,
So for
okay.
both of you, want to start with Dr. Leah, maybe a few words or suggestion to our audience?
Is it okay if it's more than few words?
Okay.
Yeah. I have like 4 suggestions for the new students here and online. I know that the road to completion your degree will not be as smooth as you imagine. It most likely will not be smooth, silky road as you expected. There might be some bumpy road along the way. But while you are enjoying the ride, while you are enjoying the ups and downs, please pick up 4 things I would like you to suggest. The first is the new knowledge that is benefit to the mankind. We have learned the Prince Mahidol word of wisdom today 3 times. One is from the video, second from Achan Pachari, and the third is from Dr. Ong. But let me remind you, true success is not in the learning, but on its applications to the mankind. Keep this philosophy in your heart all the way your study period. The first one. That's the second one is grab some soft skills as much as you need. Whatever the FGS or your institute offer, or your faculties, or even at Mahidol at university level offer you some soft skill for your own development, take it. This is the opportunity. And the third is extend your networks. You never know your classmate in the future will be the prime minister in some countries, or the ambassador of Cambodia, Mr. Ive, somewhere in Netherlands, perhaps in the futures, or he will be a big CEO company. You never know. But keep the relationship sincere because your network is your asset. The first and the second, knowledge and soft skill is investment. You will invest your time, your patience to fulfill both knowledge and the skills. And your networks will be your asset in the future later on when you need something to develop something. The fourth is life experience. Explore your inner strength, embrace the joy, and also embrace the pain. You will never know how strong you are until you are presented to difficulties and challenges. Give yourself a few good friends who will ready to catch you whenever you fall. This is the gift, the best gift that you can give to yourself. Surround yourself with a very few, is okay, few good friends that will be there with you along the way. My last word, enjoy the ride, because do you know who will be hurt the most from riding a roller coaster? Do you know who? Those who jump. If you stay in the roller coaster, you will be okay. There will be up, there will be down. But if you jump, you will get hurt. So don't give up. Don't give up now. Don't give up later when you are having some difficulties. Keep going. Believe in yourself and believe on the system. That's my last word.
Thank you so much, Dr. Walid. Anything to add?
Actually, Dr. Leah told most of important things, but I would like to go to for more practically. So first thing you have to ask yourself, what do you want to do after either master or PhD? This is your plan that you should to plan it in, let me say, in the middle way, and you have to prepare your CV for that one. If you want to work in companies, so what the requirement? Because the requirement for companies is totally different from the universities. So for example, if you want to work in universities, the most important thing, the first thing that they look about your publication, how many publication you have. And not only how many, where did you publish? Now we have maybe more than 1,000 of journals, but we have Q4, Q3, Q1, tier 1, like that. So it's very important if you really want to work in universities, you have to publish in that one. Not only research articles. I strongly suggest you to try to enjoy writing review articles. Why review article? It's so simple. When you write your thesis book, your thesis or that one. So you, and from introduction, just introduction and that one, and you can make comparison study and like that. Only this one can make you another without result, because you don't need result for review. All of the introduction can make you another article. So first of all, you have really pay attention for publication. And second things about your language. Nobody know what will happen after 4 or 5 years. Actually, nobody know. When we come, me and say earlier that okay, we will study PhD and come back, and then we find okay, we're working in Thailand. So I really suggest you that learn Thai language. Yeah, really, I really suggest you to learn Thai language. Even so, the very simple things that then say that is hard, is difficult. Everything in the first step is difficult. Even so, if you are hungry, you go to 7-Eleven, you have to wear clothes and down. So this is hard, not easy. So this is the another thing about language. If you have one more language, is better. If okay, for sure, now you have your our native language, you have English. If you have third and fourth, is well better. Open your mind more when you're future. And finally, as they say, that is important for you, that network. Network only not for, I mean, network can help in find work for you. It can help you that, let me say that friend, if you have friend, okay, I have now friend working in university or in company, is open position. They announce, even so they announce, but you cannot see all announcement or you don't know all announcement. Your friend will tell you. So it's very important for you to do that one. And finally, sure, enjoy your life, enjoy your physical, and whatever, never ever buy car. Otherwise, you will get fat as me. When I was a student in Mahidol, I ride bicycle. I have bicycle here, so I was slim. And after that, I want to upgrade myself. Okay, no bicycle anymore, take car. But unfortunately, my health is not good anymore now.
Very much. Thank you, Dr. Wali. This is very practical. And yeah, maybe two questions from from Dr. Leah since the very beginning, three sacred, and now coming into four suggestion. So I hope these informations are giving you some guidance and some maybe open a way for you. I know that it's not really workable for everybody, but somehow along the way, maybe pick somewhere along the way and use it. I mean, I myself now also working in Thailand, although like with the same perspective, is like coming to study and go back home, but we don't know, we never know like what's going on. So anyway, enjoy your time in Thailand and learn Thai language. Don't tell this to the police. Sometimes I sneak in myself as a Thai to buy a ticket as a Thai to visit Thai temple, so it's 10 times cheaper than the foreigner one. So learn the Thai language. This is not a good trick, but anyway. So I hope you all enjoy these discussions and I hope it's beneficial to you. Anyway, and everyone is now hungry, so I would like to end the session. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee and Dr. Walid, for sharing the session with us. And invite to the stage by Catherine for your MC. Thank you.
Thank you very much for Mr. Petraling and our alumni for such inspiring talk. Now we will continue to our last agenda, which is Q&A session. For the people on site who has questions, you may please raise your hand and Dr. Ong will happily answer your questions. And for the online participants, you may leave your questions on the chat box and your email. Does anyone have questions here?
No question. Sounds like when can I eat? I'm just kidding.
All right, maybe I will be the representative to ask Dr. Ong for questions. Maybe do you have some advice or tips that you can share to our new students for their first day at Mahidol University?
It is not fair that you ask this question. You have been here for many. Okay, yeah. Sorry, just joking. Okay, this is important question. In fact, the first day at the Mahidol University. Of course, I myself as a student, I mean, as I mentioned that several years back. But the important point is that as I mentioned that when you come to the university, follow the regulations. The first one is that related with the immigration and health insurance and whatever requirements that to deal with. I mean, regulation here, I mean, not like very complicated academic things, but whatever necessary for yourself, for your personal matters. And another one more important is that you need to know the orientation where you are. I met a students last month, and I recommend that once you arrive here, just check where is the market and how you can get your own food as well. Own food mean that, of course, we enjoy Thai food. I like Thai food, but I like my own food. I mean, how to say, my traditional foods that I have been having for past 30 years, right? So there now, the world has changed. Almost every item's available, especially in the city like Bangkok. You have every cuisine available, every meal available. We have Indonesia. If you go to the MBK, we have a very good Indonesian food, right? And we have there's like some Myanmar food and some Middle Eastern food as well. So how can you get it? That's I want to say like orientation. The cheap way is that there's a local market around here, and then they try to find it, and not stay alone. Just mingle with the people. Okay? Just go outside, mingle with the people. Okay? This is, I think, important. Okay. Any question more?
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Ong. Anyone? Okay, I guess there is no more questions. Thank you very much, Dr. Ong.
Welcome. Yes,
So since we are running out of the time, I will end this session. I just would like to remind you again that for our participant today who attend in this room, that you can take a pictures with our backdrop stand at the back, and you can post it on your social media like Instagram or Facebook. And don't forget to use the hashtag FGS Orientation 2022. And also for those who join us online today, please follow and add the official Facebook and Instagram of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. You can see on the screen as we develop a new filter design on Instagram. So make sure you use it and write the hashtag FGS Orientation 2022 at the end of the pictures. Because next week on Wednesday 21st, we will announce the winner of the lucky draw and you will get some prizes. So make sure to follow the official FGS social media to keep you updated. Lastly, I would like to invite everyone to help us to improve our events in the future by giving us a feedback using this QR code that showed on your screen. Your help will be really much appreciated. Yes, that one is the QR code for the filter that you can use and to upload your pictures later.